So we just got into California, really just crossed the line from driving down the Pacific Coast or Oregon Coast Highway, Oregon, which was beautiful, by the way. I'm gonna put up another video so you guys can check out. We found this pretty cool little hidden beach. That was pretty awesome. But here we are now, and I believe if you guys can see this, this is redwoods. I'm gonna go down this path here and see if we can find some pretty cool redwood, giant redwood trees. But Avenue of the Redwoods, check that out. See that? I'll show it to you guys. Well, actually, I can't flip this, so I don't know. Maybe you can read it backwards. It says Avenue of the Redwoods, but there's actually a few here. I don't know if they fell down or if they were cut down. And hopefully it doesn't get too dark in here as I'm walking. But these trees are unreal. And this is the cool thing about traveling around the country. You get to see things that you normally wouldn't see. Wherever you live, you get exposed to some different things as you're out and about. Look at this. You see that? The tree stump is huge. Massive. I guess this is like the tent area. We were parked in the RV area, but here there's no power, there's no water, there's no sewer, and they allow for camping in tents. It's pretty cool. We have to try that soon. We didn't bring our tent, we brought our cabana, but we got to bring our tent next time we go on the journey. I think we're up to about 3,000 miles so far on our trek. And to be honest with you, we probably have another 3,000 to go. We don't necessarily have a set destination, but we just kind of play it by ear day to day and travel about the country. See, look, no motor homes or trailers beyond this point. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's see. Get to where you can see it. So this is the tent camping area. This is actually, we're in the redwoods forest, I guess, but this is actually a KOA campground, so it allows for some amenities like running water and sewer, at least a place to dump your gray and black water tanks, fill up water, charge up with power. There's a shower back there, or a few showers back there. Look at this classic. It's pretty cool. And they even got Wi-Fi here. And it's all right, depending on how far your site is from the router. Their Wi-Fi here works, unlike Rogers' internet router crashing an entire country and their safety, emergency services, and banking systems. This is why you want to keep cash on hand, no matter what, just in case you find yourself in a situation, whether it's a network outage, planned or accidental. You're just in a situation, in a position where credit cards are just not accepted, and cash is going to be your only option form of payment. You better have some cash on you. And honestly, you know, you go to the ATM and you say you go to the ATM and say, I'm gonna pull out 200 bucks. Depending on which ATM you go to, they may give you 20s. But if they give you hundreds, you better change them as fast as you can, because oftentimes when you're in a cash situation, people are not going to be willing to. One, they're going to be skeptical of $100 bills. It is what it is. There's a skepticism there of counterfeit $100 bills, and they don't want to make change, or they don't have the ability to make change because the system, the outage just occurred, and they don't have the cash in their system to make change. So I urge you to carry cash, and I urge you to make sure you have multiple denominations of the cash, so you don't have to rely on someone else to break the change, or force you to end up spending more than you really planned on just because they don't have change. I've seen that happen time and time again. But like I said, we are in California. I got this little tool shed over here. That's where maintenance works. They go around and they make sure everything's up and running. We've been to a lot of different KOAs, and I don't know if I have a favorite. I really did like Newport, Washington, which was, I believe, by Lake Diamond or Diamond Lake. Lake Diamond or Diamond Lake. And that was actually, if you guys saw, that was one of my videos where the wife and kid were behind me in a little paddle boat or pedal boat. I don't know if I think it's a pedal boat. They were pedaling on the lake there. It's pretty cool. But I really like that one because the campground we had was just unique in the elevation and separation and the trees around us. I really like that one. But I don't know if I have a favorite, but I will say that this one falls low on my list. Please do not feed the goats. Check it out. They're here to be viewed. And I guess maybe you could pet them too if they come over here. But it says, please do not feed the goats. Well, it's cool because I don't have anything to feed them anyway. But I would probably say this one's pretty low on my list just because maybe there's another goat in here just chilling. Can y'all see him? Maybe because we got here late and it was late in the day and a lot of other people got here late, and the maintenance and cleaning crew, they probably come around in the morning early and get things cleaned up. Look, they got chickens. They got a little farm going on here, a little homestead, Northern California. We saw some of the biggest elk driving into California. Unreal. Just chilling in somebody's front yard. I couldn't believe it. But yeah, it might have just been late when we got here and they hadn't cleaned up. But it also comes down to other people just being filthy and disgusting and leaving a mess behind them, which is really silly when you think about it. Like, we're all using these KOAs together, so it would make more sense to keep them clean. But least favorite bathroom. Least favorite. Not very clean. But now that I think about it, we did stay at another KOA right outside of West Yellowstone. And although the internet we didn't have any cell service, and the internet was sketchy at best, that might have been one of my favorites. Mainly because there's a guy there who was cooking up all the food, and he was killing it. We had dinner and breakfast, and probably some of the best food that we've had all trip. Besides, we hit up a seafood restaurant in Oregon. I think it was called Local Ocean, and that was pretty good. But it was a close tie. Local Ocean was fresh caught. We had fresh caught, I think it was halibut and salmon, and that was really good. But then it's like, compared to that, second best, close tie, was just a KOA, and they were cooking burgers and corn on the cob. The corn on the cob was amazing, and some baked beans, and then for breakfast we had pancakes and eggs and bacon. He killed it. Look at this tree stump. This is a small tree stump in comparison to what else is out here. I don't know if you can gauge the size of this tree stump with me standing here. What I did do, or what we did do, is when we were in Colorado, No, not Colorado. We were in Wyoming, and we knew we were going to start hiking. We were at Grand Teton, but we had headed over to Jackson Hole, and we knew we were going to be hiking and trekking, and we didn't have the footwear for it. And we also knew that as we traveled down into southwestern United States, we were going to be definitely hitting the Grand Canyon and some other spots that I'm going to bring to you guys real soon so you guys can check it out. But we didn't have the footwear for it. So we stopped by REI and picked up, at least I picked up, I got these right here. These are, I think they're Salomon X Ultra 40, I believe. I think that's what it says. Or X Ultra 04. I'm not 100% sure. But I got these, and I picked these up primarily just, as a good hiking, comfortable hiking boot, shoe. Because we knew as we were at Grand Teton, we headed over to Jackson Hole because there was an REI there. But we knew the next day we were going to be hitting Yellowstone. So I said, let's make sure we got the proper footwear to be out in these environments. So I picked up these. Michelle got a pair of Timberlands. And then my daughter, I think she got a pair of Salomons too. Salomon, Salomon. I think it's Salomon, not Solomon. I'll put a link in the description so you guys can check it out. And so we grabbed these, and then the next day we went and headed over to Yellowstone. And look at this. Look at this. This is like two trees together. They've like joined at the hip. But look at the size of this tree trunk. Look at this. This thing is massive. Look at that. This is crazy. These trees are so tall. So we headed over to Yellowstone, and we put on our boots and we started walking around. Well, I normally have, like, my feet normally hurt, which I don't know if you guys noticed. Probably not. Maybe in that beach video, that hidden beach video I put up, you could see that I was wearing sandals, which I normally do because they tend to be the most comfortable for me for long periods of time on my feet. Well, I put these boots on, or these hiking shoes, these Salomons, and after like 4 hours of walking through Yellowstone and checking out Old Faithful and the other geysers that were there, I was like, yo, I'm not taking these off. These things are comfortable. I did not expect that, right? So I left them on the whole day, and just to see how it would feel later on. And I decided, like, yo, these things are so comfortable. So now we're going to be hitting up some other places that's going to require a lot of walking that normally I struggle through. But with these on, let me show you. With these on, I think I'll be able to make it. So we're going to give it a shot. But either way, like I said, we just got here to California, and as we were coming in, I was hitting up some people local to the area, let them know we were here. We got some friends that live out this way, and they're like business associates, and I mean, they're friends, but like, we're friends through business. We talk a lot of business, and we share a lot of ideas and success and things that worked and things that didn't work, to try to help everybody improve upon their business and their finances and continuously strive towards success, growth, building wealth, and just maximizing our potential, building secure futures, financial futures for the upcoming generations, the kids, and trying to teach them the tricks and the hacks and the secrets and what we've learned throughout the way, so they don't have to make mistakes, the same mistakes that we've made, and they can start off better off than we started off. But I was talking to them, and they said, hey, when you get here, you need to check out some of these spots here in California. And one of them was actually like Morning Glory or some funnel, some crazy looking funnel I didn't even know existed at a lake near a dam or something. It's like it just looks like this infinite hole that just goes down to nothing forever. It looks pretty cool, like a little funnel. It actually looks like the funnel of the water funnel in Mission Impossible. I think it was Rogue Nation, where Tom Cruise had to jump down into this hole and like swim into this underwater, water-cooled server, hold his breath for like 3 minutes to swap out this card in the system so Benji could pass through some security scanners. Crazy. Mission Impossible, you know, what less would you expect, you know? So anyway, he's giving me some ideas and some things to check out, and we're going to try to get together. We're going to try. We'll see if we can, see if our schedules will align. But you may actually know who this person is. They have a YouTube channel as well. Well, actually a few YouTube channels. And that's kind of really how we really started talking so much more because of that. And I don't necessarily have many channels besides this one, but I have built many channels, if that makes sense. So we talk about YouTube, and he says, hey man, by the way, you know, did you get the notification from YouTube partner program about the changes in ad revenues and advertiser spends and CPM changes and RPM changes? And I was like, yeah, I got it. He goes, have you started seeing a decline in, you know, in your revenue from the channel? I said, be 100% honest with you, no, I haven't paid attention. Because he's like, what? I was like, I said, I haven't paid attention. I don't know if it has or hasn't. I create this content. I make these videos. I share these updates with everybody because I want to, not because of the money that could be made from it. And he goes, oh, I got you. He goes, that makes sense. And he's like, you know, I feel you on that. I just, you know, granted, his channel is like one of 4 channels he's got going that is like his main channel. But he said he saw a decline. But what he wanted to tell me was that even though he started to see a decline and he got this notification about the changes coming into effect, which it makes sense, you know, we just got recent CPI inflation reports, crazy high. We're headed towards a recession. We're headed towards deflation. Hopefully deflation. We got to get this inflation under control to have deflation. But Jerome Powell and the Fed talking about another 100+ basis points hike to interest rates to try to combat inflation. Well, with that being said, it's like, well, everybody's going to be taking a hit. Everybody, primarily businesses. Businesses advertise on YouTube. And, you know, as revenues are down, profits are down, costs are increasing, much like regular people, they're going to find ways to cut back on their budgets and try to save money. And, you know, for content creators on YouTube that rely on this, like I know there's a lot of channels that, you know, they rely on YouTube revenue to pay their bills so that, you know, they can survive. They're going to feel it. And it's unfortunate, but hey, this is business, you know. This is just how business works. And, you know, you have to adapt and adjust and make corrections and be versatile. All things we talk about in the community, in the network. somebody called it the Side Hustle Network. I don't know if it's Side Hustle Network, but if you guys want to have these conversations and chats with me outside of YouTube, just the links are in the description. Check it out. But he was like, hey, look, it's all good. We're going to bounce back. We've been through this before, ups and downs of YouTube, which is great for me. Like, the only way that I think that I'm able to be as successful as I am in all the things that I try to do is primarily because of the network and the network of great people that, you know, I can work with to grow and achieve success and build wealth and, you know, create this financially secure lifestyle and future that allows us to take off in a fully converted Mercedes Sprinter van and just travel the country with no destination and no end in sight besides just getting back in time to go to, you know, start school. So I appreciate the network and the community that has allowed me to learn and benefit from the connections and the knowledge and shared experiences. But he was like, well, he's not worried about it, and I'm not worried about it. We have other means of producing income that even if we made $0 on YouTube, it doesn't matter. It doesn't change anything. We're still going to keep doing what we're doing. But he said he wanted to tell me that he has another opportunity. And this is the beauty of the network. We share. And he says, hey, look, there's a new opportunity I want you guys to know about. And I want y'all to check it out. And I think it's going to be the new YouTube, basically. Not new YouTube as the new platform for sharing videos and things like that. But he says, I think it's going to be the new YouTube as far as content creators being able to generate some really good income, build their brands, brand deals, sponsor deals, pay promotions. And I said, oh, okay, I got you. I said, look, dude, I ain't doing TikTok. I said, I'm not a TikToker. He goes, no, it's not TikTok. I was like, good, because I don't consider myself to be old, but for some reason, I cannot wrap my head around TikTok. I just can't do it. So he's like, no, it's not TikTok. But, you know, he goes, I tell you what, it'd be easier for me to show you than for me to tell you on the phone. And he knew we had just got in, so he didn't want to keep me too long. But he says, it'd be easier for me to show you instead of telling you. So he goes, hey, look, when you make your way down to SoCal, hit me up and let's try to meet up so I can show you. It'll only take a few minutes. We can grab a bite to eat. We can catch up. And I can show you guys this new opportunity that I've been working on that I've been scaling. Look at these trees. Look at these. These things are monsters. He goes, I'm going to show you this new opportunity that I've been scaling. And y'all can get in now early before it gets saturated. And we can grow this thing together. Because he knows how hard I work. He knows how creative I get. And how quickly I move on things. So he's like, look, we can just go over it. I'll show it to you. You're going to love it. And this is going to be a great opportunity to get in on the ground floor. And that is also kind of like the links in the descriptions. Y'all check them out. A lot of these things that I want to show you guys and teach you guys, it'd be easier for me to show you than to just like tell you. But, you know, on these videos, they're not interactive. It's just me talking to you. So it would be better if we had specific times and schedules to set up live streams and screen shares and a much more interactive one-on-one, so to speak, to teach you and show you just how easy this stuff is. And then that way, while we're doing that, you will have questions and you can ask them directly instead of commenting and getting buried in the comments, getting buried by spam, you can just ask them directly. So now I'm confused. We got this caution tape here. I wonder what happened over here. I wonder what's going on. Oh, you think I should go into this and see what happens? No, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. Play it safe. Play it safe. But yeah. So I think that would be a better platform for us to have these conversations and these one-on-ones and these back and forth, so I can show it to you easier than I can tell it to you, and then you can get immediate response from me on like follow-up questions. How do I get this started? Okay, when I get here and it asks me this, what do I say? What do I do? And no lie, you could probably, and these are completely different. I actually got a list of side hustles that I want to share, and I put this list together of side hustles, and they're primarily for senior citizens or seniors or folks that have been retired. And a lot of people think that side hustles and passive income streams, or generating passive income streams through side hustles, is like it's a millennial game. And they think that maybe they're at an age or a time in their life where they can't do it. And I'm gonna tell you that nah, that ain't the case. If you think that, yeah, sure. But if you put that to the side and think that you can, well, you're already halfway there. You're already halfway there. These shoes are so comfortable. I did not expect that when I bought these jokers. I don't know what inside. I'll have to take them off and show you. Inside it says Ortholite, so it's like this special cushion inside. And also, I guess it works with the arch in my foot and everything. It's just so comfortable. But one, I'm gonna keep coming back to you guys with responses to the emails and updates, especially as we track this new CPI report and where we're going to see interest rates go. Possibly 100 basis points. I've heard even 125 basis points going up to fight inflation. Two, I'm going to keep responding to emails as quickly as I can to get you guys the help that you need. And three, I'm going to share with you what I learned when I meet my buddy in SoCal for this new opportunity. Now, I may have to put that on a private video, because like you said, this is a great opportunity to get in on the ground floor and before it gets super saturated. So I don't want to be the one to saturate the market, but I do want to share it with the few that I know for a fact would take advantage of this and really use it to help them grow and help their families financially in a time like today, where it's so vital and so important, as everything's just costing more: food, gas, diesel, rent, mortgage, insurance, healthcare. Like, everything's expensive, everything's going up. But I know there's a handful of select folks that have been, I ain't gonna lie, I'm lost now. I don't know which turn I'm supposed to take here. Oh well, we'll figure it out. There's a handful I know. I'm gonna go this way. There's a handful I know have been asking for this opportunity, and I'm gonna bring it to you guys. I want to see you guys succeed. I want to see you grow. I don't want to hear about you suffering. And so stay on the lookout for those three things. Give this video a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, turn on notifications so you'll catch my uploads as soon as they drop. Comment below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say, but most importantly, click the links in the description. That's going to be the best, easiest, and most effective way to stay in communication with me. You guys take care. Have a wonderful day. I'll see y'all soon.